On this Sunday evening in Tuscaloosa, game 2 between two giants of the sport, Oklahoma and Alabama. Her first start of the series behind home plate for Alabama. It is an Oklahoma offense that is top 5 in the country in a host of categories, including runs scored, home runs. But this team's specialty is getting on base. However they can. Top 5.
She can locate down the zone, and that changeup she can spot very well. Again, not a pitch that she leans on a lot, but a pitch that she needs, and she can throw well when she needs to.
2 away now for Ella Parker. It was interesting. We chatted with Patty Gasso, the Oklahoma head coach, before this game, and we asked, what was the difference late in the...
Have a rise ball that jumps. She got that strikeout on of Pickering, who has just been so hot. You see her swing and miss. As a pitcher, you're feeling good about that. But it's not just that she can throw that pitch up. She spreads the zone vertically with her drop ball and can change speed. She has the stuff.
Backhanded at third by Elstad on the first in time, and Brisky pitches around a 2-out walk, scoreless.
It's lefty on lefty matchup here in this game, and I think Coach Murphy.
In fact, she had 2 of Alabama's 3 hits combined yesterday against Oklahoma game 1 starter Sam Landry. Handcuffed and popped up to the left side. Nellie McEnroe-Marinas completes the second out of the inning. Was the Sun Belt Newcomer of the Year in 2024, leading the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns with 54 runs batted in. Payoff with 2 outs.
Yeah, Coach Murphy and the coaching staff noticed right away just that calm mentality that Brooke Elistad has in the box. It's what led to so many clutch moments in her career before she got here, and
then the very next year, Oklahoma won it all.
A little bit of motivation from the year before, maybe, among other things that year.
Sid Sanders with a mile-high pop-up foul territory. Maybe lost in the sun for a moment, but Brooke Elstad with nice...
How you have to play in order to give yourself the best chance to beat them.
1-1 to Agbayani, high chopper in from short. Hawkins, and a 1-2-3 inning for Jocelyn Brisky, looking cool through 2 in Tuscaloosa.
Oh, and actually almost hits close to 3. Here's Kayla coaching first base. We're on it. 3-time All-American here, first base coach, and her 2nd year coaching with the Crimson Tide, her alma mater. Papillo, even as a lefty, hits well off of lefties, has almost a 300 batting average, hits a little bit higher.
And an incredible athlete. In fact, she was the North Dakota Gatorade Basketball Player of the Year after starting every game on her varsity team since 7th grade.
Man.
And now casually just playing softball at Alabama. Oh! Got hit on the 3-1 and takes first base. For Patrick Murphy coming into the series, taking control early. They did it yesterday, albeit by 1 run. A chance to do it again here in game 2. And that hit Johnson, but she swung through the zone, and it's a strike.
Yeah, looked like a little hit and run. The runner at first base was in motion.
They dropped down a bunt. Foul.
Trying to lay down a squeeze there with speed at third base. And now puts Johnson in a 2-strike situation to see if she can try to lay off of this rise ball that Deal's been trying to go to.
Coming in the 7th. ultimately allowed Oklahoma to have a runner on. And Maya Bland coming to the plate. She hit a home run, giving Oklahoma the lead. Here is the 1-1 count to Saylin Hawkins.
And you're feeling good, too, if you're Alabama, that the first time in the game you got runners on.
The odd man out, so to speak, with all the other outfielders playing so well. It's not that she was playing poorly. Now giving her a chance here in game 2. And a big moment it is with 2 outs and 2 on. A chance to open up this lead against the second-ranked Oklahoma Sooners. Run coming across.
It's the best part, too, about scoring early when you're at home is that you get the crowd involved in the game.
Runners at the corners, 2 down. Bama has already scored 2 in this inning. Second time through the order.
But how about after that, giving up that home run, Matt, how Jocelyn Brisky has come out and looked really great to start this game.
Gets a quick out here and is now set down 5 in a row.
And a lot of soft contact, too. We saw Oklahoma in their outs in yesterday's game whenever they were an out that was put in play. They were hard-hit balls that Alabama had to make plays on. A lot of soft. And it's exactly what Brisky has done so far in this game, first time through the order.
I'm sure you've had moments like that in your career. How tough was it? And how did you, Amanda, overcome coming back the next day or day after in the series?
You just can't think about it. You have to go all in with the next.
1-0 to third. Elstad on the first in time, and Brisky pitches around a 2-out double. Holding Oklahoma scoreless through 3. It's a 2-0 lead for the Tide. Well, the Alabama Crimson Tide coming into the weekend in the top 20 in the RPI. They have a chance to control their own destiny, not have to worry about the other teams around them. If they can just stack up wins over these next few weeks before the SEC tournament.
And for Alabama, they're trying to slide in there into a top 16 seed. For Oklahoma, they're trying to slide in there to a top 8 seed. So top 16 seeds are going to host a regional, which is a big deal. But if you're a top 8 seed and you win your
Thanks for covering. No, but you're right. Back to the conversation about the postseason. Man, this is a series not only with SEC standings implications, Oklahoma a game back of Texas A&M at the top of the league, but also seeding for the NCAA tournament. Oklahoma 9 time through the SEC. Their lone series loss at home to Tennessee, who, by the way, just beat Texas today, winning game 3. 1-out walk, Oklahoma Sooners here early in this game, and and a strikeout against her first batter face. 2 outs in the third.
It has definitely been where OU pitching has tried to go more up in the zone, and Dukeshire ends up just feeding right into it, chases that rise ball, and Isabella Smith with a strikeout to start her relief appearance. Going to get real comfortable.
I'm glad you brought that up because she's a very resilient, gritty kid. And I think sometimes kids are gritty, but nobody tells them that. And I tell them all the time, you know, you're the woman in the arena. You're very gritty to put yourself out here in front of 4,000 people and a national television audience on SEC Network. So there are some gritty kids on this field tonight.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah, and Matt, we were talking about that. I mean,
well, you're right. Alabama came into the day with a .959 fielding percentage, 13th in the SEC, but they have been much tighter defensively in this series. Parker to center. Speaking of, Kristen White in center field.
Kristen White can cover a lot of ground out there in center field. She was tested toward right center field.
Stolting will stay behind home, and a 2-0. Misses ball 3. Second time through the order for Oklahoma. We wondered coming into this inning, how would they adjust to Brisky? This is a more patient at bat, certainly, for Gabby Garcia. In ways, despite such a youthful roster. Can't ever count them out. As Sanders is now
New faces, whether it be freshmen or transfers, just entirely different looking.
Candor, good luck the rest of the way. Well, you know, it's interesting, Amanda, that interview right there was not unlike the interview we heard yesterday. Remember, Oklahoma had 3 hits through the first 6 innings in game 1. They came alive in the 7th with 5 runs on 4 hits, and now Patty Gasso's team's going to have to do it again.
In fact, entering this game just hitting 205, but it just seems like her hits come, or her great at-bats come to draw that leadoff walk, come at the most important games and the most important times.
And now Lauren Johnson. White, chopper, in from third, McEnroe Morenas. The tag is in time by Emmerling. And Valentine out at the plate.
And that was a really weird play that maybe could have snowballed, but good execution by Oklahoma's defense.
Well, this might for Alabama.
Thinking they're likely going to stick with throwing her outside, work the off-speed pitch that you just saw there from Lowry, knowing that she crushed her home run on a curveball up and in her hands. Got her barreled to that pitch. She was on time with it.
Bond. She has been nearly flawless tonight.
To me, it's just a story of resilience. I mean, I'm sure she didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and then came back out today thinking about it. And maybe, I'm not sure when she found out that she was going to start this game, but she's just been great. And I just keep going back to her in the postseason. She stepped up alongside Kayla Beaver, but it seemed like Brisky was the one just late in the year that just took her game to another level as a freshman. She is fully capable of it. This year just has been more challenging for her as a sophomore. Given up a few too many free passes, walks, hit by pitch, but when you look at her...
We have not seen this, those of you at home, so we're all seeing it for the first time together. Team 1, Team 2, Team 3. We got the RPI, and now Alexis Papillo. Excuse me, swing. The flip to second, good. No time for a turn, but they do get Elstad one away.
When you're just putting pressure on a team like that, that check swing just rides right back into Oklahoma's momentum, because right now you don't want them to think that you're unsure about anything. The way that you're taking a pitch, the way that... But Abby Dukeshire is so strong. 7th home run of the season for Dukeshire, and now Alabama has scored in 4 consecutive innings.
What a response in Game 2 by the Crimson Tide after losing a 1-0 lead with 1 out and a 1-2 count in the 7th. Rare air for Oklahoma. Largest deficit of the season for Patty Gasso's Sooners. Last time they were shut out, yes, all the way. That remains the lone hit of the game for the Sooners to this point. Up the middle, backhanded Haviland. Hard stop and a throw to first in time. Boy, has she been slick at second. Major moments. They've scored at least 1 run, Amanda, in each of the last 4 innings.
Good execution with some bunts. We've seen a home run. Execution on the right side with Lauren Johnson's RBI to get on the board.
Hawkins to
base, except for Vandegrift, who has the highest on-base percentage on the team.
And elite speed. leads the nation in stolen bases. At the plate with one away and the base is clear.
And it's something that, not only Alabama and Jocelyn Briskey needed this weekend in this series against Oklahoma. I feel like this is a game, a start, an outing for Briskey that she needs for this entire season to give her the confidence to move forward. This team is just so difficult to shut out, Matt. The last time that Oklahoma was shut out, and I'm sure a lot of people were wondering, when is the last time that Oklahoma was shut out, was 2019 at the Women's College World Series.
Against?
Alabama. To me, is her teammates being so proud of her, rallying around her, immediately going up to hug her, jump with her, understanding how defeating that moment was last night, but how good.